Previously on Saints and Sinners.
Chrissy!
She's still sleeping with my husband.
Is this my baby or is it Miles?
Answer me!
Everybody in my life is getting theirs. It's about damn time I start getting mine too.
It's pretty damn clear that he killed her.
The last thing we need is to be wrong in another murder.
Nobody move! Can't you get this message to your father for me?
Rebecca is coming for us, Ella May. We never had a chance to protect her, but now we do.
Hi.
Hey.
Come on in.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Wow, good to see you.
Come in. Make yourself at home.
This is nice.
Here, help yourself.
Thank you.
So, I guess you're wondering what you're doing here.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I'd be sitting in the mayor's house, I tell you that.
Well,
Kendrick, Ella is not just the mayor. She is, your mother.
You told me my mother was dead.
I know what I told you. That she's your mother.
Wait, I don't understand what...
Kendrick, I was only 17 when I was pregnant with you.
So what are you saying? I was a mistake?
Son, no, you were not a mistake. We were very much in love.
It was a long time ago. And yes, we were in love.
Then why'd you give me up?
Son, you gotta understand something. I got locked up before I even knew she was pregnant.
They took you away from me the moment you were born. My mother made me believe that that was the only choice that I had.
Why would she do that?
Your grandmother was worried about the family reputation, so she left you with my family and made us promise to never reveal the truth.
My mother was very controlling back then.
Still is.
So I wasn't good enough for this family?
It wasn't you, son. She didn't want her little church princess having a baby with a street cat like me.
What happened after you moved out of your mother's house? Like, you didn't even bother to come look for me?
Kendrick, you're right. I should have looked for you. But I just put that whole experience in the back of my mind because it was so painful.
This is beginning to be a little bit too much for me. I just feel like my life is being turned upside down.
But the fact is
What's going on, Mom? What's Rex Fisher doing in our living room?
Mom, so you kept your other kid?
it's complicated.
What's complicated?
Christy, meet your brother, Kendrick.
What the hell is he talking about,
Yeah,
Mom?
we brother and sister, except you was the one that they kept. They gave me away.
No, Kendrick, it's not like that. Christy, look, I had Kendrick before I married your father.
Wait. So you had another family before us?
No, she just got knocked up.
Hey,
It's time to roll, Pop. I'm out of here.
No,
Sick of this mess. I'm
Just
done.
wait, just
I'm
hear
not
me out,
doing
Kendrick.
this.
Just wait, just hear me out.
How could you do
Well,
that?
good. I see you brought the whole family together.
Down, lift your hands, give God the praise. I felt so hard, lost my faith in God. I couldn't even pray. So I say, when just sinners saved by grace.
Wait, so you're being charged with evidence tampering?
No, these are just grand jury proceedings. No charges have been filed. Rebecca Jordan is going to seek an indictment on evidence tampering and donor fraud.
Which, of course, is not true.
The prosecution will be seeking to prove otherwise. Now, Kendrick, in the grand jury proceedings, you will be pointedly asked about your relationship with Mayor Johnson, your mother.
What does this have to do with me?
everything. They're saying Ella stole the evidence from your case.
Now, all you need to do is tell them what you know about your case dismissal.
There's nothing else to tell. Rex set me up with his lawyer, and he figured out the evidence went missing.
Rex, can I speak to you in the kitchen for a second?
Yeah.
Look, Rebecca's gonna try to rattle you on the stand. Lawyers aren't allowed in grand jury proceedings, so I won't be there to help you. Just stick to the facts and we'll have nothing to worry about.
What did you do?
What I always do, handle my business.
Between Rebecca, the strike, and the violence in the city, I'm not gonna make it my first 100 days as mayor.
Then how do you need my help, Ella Mae?
Well, you could start by ending the strike and stop this war with Jabari. Look, I know you may not have killed my husband, but I know how you handle your business.
I'm different now.
Prove it.
Jabari.
What the streets saying? It's been like 2 weeks, I ain't heard nothing.
Well, nobody knows what Rex's next move is.
I thought he would've did something by now.
We can't be worried about what he's doing. We've run out of time to end this strike. By the end of the week, we can kiss that trash contract goodbye.
I already know what we're doing. I'm gonna sell Rex's guns and use the money to hire scabs.
You can't keep this up, Jabari. The flip side of all of this violence is the loss of a lot of friends. Losing your dad taught me that.
I'm not my pops, okay? I can't go back to working for Rex, and I can't go back to being broke either. I gotta be my own man.
But being your own man doesn't mean being a criminal.
Well, this is all I know. So, this is the plan, unless you got something better.
It's in your desk.
Detectives? Detectives, I have good news. The Dead Depper case isn't cold yet. Oh, sorry. I found more evidence in the rug that Dee Dee was wrapped in.
Looks like a bunch of broken glass.
To the naked eye, it would appear that way, but to a trained professional...
Avi, do you mind?
I found all these shards of glass around her body. I sifted through them and found this.
It's an emerald.
Well, how do we figure out where it came from?
There should be a GIA number etched on the stone.
Yep, it's written on the photo there.
Good job, Avi. This is the best lead we've had in weeks.
Yeah, we owe you one.
Let's see where this bad boy came from.
Take care.
Miles.
I need your help, Pastor. I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah, you left us for a while, and your soul is feeling twisted. I understand that you're struggling. I do.
Yeah, things are pretty rough right now, Pastor. I have good intentions. I just can't seem to surpass those moments of weakness.
Yeah. The struggle does one or two things, Miles. It either builds you up or tears you down, but you have to choose. You need something to refresh your soul. Something that will remind you of why you should always put God first. We're having a revival.
Revival. I miss this.
Why don't you just come back? Brother, we haven't found a choir director, and we have a space with your name on it.
I can't, Pastor Green. things are going well in my career. I can't mess that up.
Well, what if you just come back and help us with the revival? Caledonia needs the help, and you need the distraction. Think about it.
Levi, don't do anything you'll regret later.
Stay out of this, Pastor. This don't concern you.
Everything in this church concerns me, especially the safety of the people in it.
Okay, Pastor.
Are you sure?
It's okay. I just want to say to you, Levi, in front of everyone here, that I'm sorry for what I did. I was wrong, and I'm man enough to admit it. And I hope that you are man enough to accept my apology.
Levi! Miles! Wait! Ushers! Levi! Levi! Get off me! Get off me! This is the house! Get off me! This ain't over, Miles! This ain't over! Get off me! This ain't over!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mayor Johnson, our financial forensics team found that you made several cash deposits over the course of your campaign. All of them were in increments of under $10,000. You are aware that structuring transactions to evade the Bank Secrecy Act is criminal?
Rebecca, I provided you with the documentation that supports those donations and those deposits, along with some pictures that you have in your possession, I believe.
I am entering into evidence People's A. This is a copy of your donations record. Directing your attention to this document, isn't it a fact that these donations came from Rex Fisher?
No, that's absurd.
And without these donations, you would not have been able to continue your campaign and thereby become mayor? Mayor Johnson, please answer the question.
No, I did not accept any illegal donations.
Did you arrange a private meeting between you and Rex Fisher while he was in prison? Answer the question, Mayor Johnson.
Well, yes. I mean, at the time, I thought that he murdered my husband. So I went there to confront him.
So the subject of the son that you had together never came up?
No.
The father of your child and your son were in the same jail at the same time. Do you really expect this grand jury to believe that you never discussed him?
No, there was no discussion.
But 6 days after the meeting with Rex Fisher, the evidence in his case suddenly went missing and he was freed.
I don't know anything about that.
That's a lie, isn't it? You've gone out of your way to conceal the fact that your campaign was funded by a notorious criminal with whom you have had a child.
No.
And then you used your influence as mayor to tamper with police evidence and free your long-lost son from prison, didn't you? You've stated that you just met Mayor Johnson a few days ago, correct?
Yes.
Did you know that she was your biological mother before this initial meeting?
No.
And when did she know about you?
When she got the letter for this case, that's when we all found out.
You're talking about this grand jury target letter? Can you read the date that this letter was issued for us, Mr. Murphy? It's at the top.
April 20th.
And you're claiming that that's the date that Mayor Johnson found out about you, her son. Would it surprise you to know that she knew exactly who you were and where to find you before April 20th? Those, Mr. Murphy, are your criminal files, your medical records, and your report cards. Basically, your whole life in one folder. All of it gathered by a private investigator hired by your mother. And this is the invoice where he charged her after his services were rendered upon gathering said information. Directing your attention to the date on this document. Can you read that date for us?
March 8th.
So, have you been lying to us, Mr. Murphy? Or maybe she was lying to you.
Kendrick, how did it go?
You lied to me. Is this why you reached out so you could use me for your case?
What happened in there? What did Rebecca say?
Unlike you, she told the truth. You didn't know me because you didn't want to know me.
No, Kendrick, listen. I needed time. I needed to sort out my feelings and figure out how I could be a mom to you.
If it wasn't for this case, would you have ever reached out to me? You know, that's just what I thought. I done been around a lot of hustlers, but you take the cake.
Another thing you touch got ruined. It's no wonder why we're all so screwed up. Kendrick!
Brothers and sisters, I've never had to deal with something of this magnitude. I prayed on it long and hard, and what came back was to bring it to the board for a vote.
I don't usually speak up on things like this, but this time I have to. In all my many years at Greater Hope, I've never seen such a thing.
I understand, but what about turning the other cheek?
Miles was trying to apologize and was attacked. Levi's lucky that he's not pressing charges.
What about forgiveness?
I'm all about forgiveness, but ever since he's been here, things have been going crazy.
Absolutely.
I think we've all had enough.
Yes, we have. Absolutely.
Quiet!
I don't know why.
Quiet! You all are whining like babies, pretending to be holier than thou. When most of you all found Jesus at your lowest point and you were nothing but troublemakers then. You should be ashamed of yourself. Now, when it comes to Levi, we would just
having a board meeting without me, which is in direct violation of the church bylaws. I can only think of one reason why I wouldn't get that invite.
Well, Levi just wanted to have a conversation with the board about everything that was going on with calm, level heads.
Yeah, that plan worked out great.
You should know the bylaws are cut and dry, Levi. You attacked Miles on church property. You're out.
I'm out. I'm out? Cornelius, I grew up in this church. This is my home.
Levi, he's right about this. You leave me no choice. You're fired.
Levi, wait.
Leave me alone, Angela.
We should go back in there and fight for your job back.
I'm not begging them for anything.
Levi, you made a mistake.
Look, I'm not angry at you, Angela. I can't do this anymore.
But the church needs you.
They don't need me. I'm done. Hell with this church.
Welcome to the family. So where have you been all this time?
Living a different life from yours, that's for sure. So what was it like growing up with her?
The one thing you need to know about being a Johnson is that we are constantly on display. Appearances are priority.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like this place. Our mother would die if she knew we were here.
She don't play that, huh?
Not one bit. Our grandmother is even worse. Have you met her yet?
Nope. But I do want to, because I definitely got a lot of questions for her, that's for sure.
It's weird having a brother again after all this time. I still really miss EJ.
What's good, boy?
Respect, fam.
Who's your girl?
Yo, man, it's my sister. She cool.
Junebug. Everybody around here calls me June.
Christy.
Pleasure to meet you, Christy.
Likewise.
Say, man, when'd you get out?
2 months ago.
You was doing that hard time, huh, boy? Oh, my bad, you all right?
Yeah, I took a bullet a couple weeks back. I mean, I'm good. I live.
You think they're coming back at you? I got that protection for you if you need it, right?
Nah, I'm good.
We have those bogus campaign finance documents, but all the other evidence we have against Ella is circumstantial at best.
What do you suggest, Rebecca?
We have motive. What we need is plausibility. I have to show how Ella got that evidence out of the precinct. You could do that for me.
Oh, I'm not in enough trouble as it is.
It could be a whole lot more if you don't cooperate. Don't forget, Cooper, I'm on your side.
Well, what would this mean for my client?
I would make sure that he gets a reduced sentence.
Reduced sentence? You kidding me? I want to walk.
We both know I can't allow that. It would just prop up Ella's claim that I'm in bed with dirty cops. Cooper, she humiliated you and your fellow officers. Don't you want to see her behind bars?
Fine. But I won't turn on my brothers. Nobody helped me. It was all me, huh?
Good. We're on the same page. I'll get back to you with details.
All right.
Gentlemen?
That bitch knows nothing about loyalty.
Look, this deal isn't set in stone. We got another offer on the table if you want to take it.
I'm listening.
Kendrick, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Pastor?
It's good to see you.
Yeah. Do you mind if we take a second to speak a little bit?
Yeah. Have a seat. What's on your mind?
Pastor, do you know what it's like to feel you don't belong anywhere? You know, that's how I felt my whole life. And the only thing that's been consistent in my life is crime. But I just can't do it anymore. But the problem is I don't know what else I can do. Pastor, I done seen so much violence. And sometimes I even been a part of it.
Look, when you've seen so much senseless killing and violence, a human being can't help but react to that. But you've taken the first step. You've come here. This is a great place for you to renew your soul through Jesus by getting baptized.
I'm afraid I can never be made new again. There's blood on my hands. And it's nothing that can wash them clean.
Jesus will forgive you for anything.
I killed somebody. Will Jesus forgive me for that?
What part of the murder case don't you understand?
As much as I would like to help you, I'm afraid I'm not able to, detectives. We pride ourselves on protecting the privacy of our clientele. You see, we are...
No, you see, we will...
Mr.
Amador.
Mr. Amador, this is official police business. According to the GIA registry, this stone was used to make a custom item from this store.
It's a gorgeous piece. The emerald was for the eye. The emerald loosened and fell out. Not a true indication of our work, I assure you.
Yeah, who does it belong to?
Unfortunately, I don't have that detail in our records. And I'm telling the truth.
Enjoying your last few moments of freedom? You really think you've won, don't you? You haven't won anything.
You're so sure about that? You should have seen your face.
You think you can lie your way to an indictment?
I didn't lie. You did.
Don't say anything else. You will address your questions to me, counselor.
I will indict your client and get a conviction, and then she will finally get what she deserves. Prison time. Oh, maybe your son can give you some tips on how to survive on the inside. Enjoy your freedom while you can, Ella.
enjoy yours too, Rebecca.
Officer Cooper, tell us, how did you come by this evidence against Mayor Ella Johnson?
I stole it from the police evidence locker.
And at the time that you stole this evidence, did you know how significant it was?
I knew.
And did you have a plan as to what to do with this evidence?
I knew exactly what to do with it. I had specific instructions.
Go on.
I was ordered to steal the evidence.
Officer Cooper, please tell the grand jury who ordered you to steal the evidence in this case. Well, Officer Cooper?
Rebecca Jordan, you told me to steal the evidence, just like you told me to lie and say it was Mayor Johnson. Rex Fisher paid you to throw his son's case out. You've been throwing cases for years, using us cops to do your dirty work, and boning us when we get caught. It was you, Rebecca. The guns were you.
Said shut it or I'm gonna lock your sorry ass in a cell and throw away the key!
We'll get it.
Yeah. Should have seen her face.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Everything's okay with the judge, right?
Hey, you made bail, didn't you? Look, in exchange for rolling over on Rebecca, the judge is gonna cut you some slack on the gun smuggling charges. Look, no offense, but Rebecca's a much bigger fish than you are.
That's fine with me. Party, do some beers.
Let's do it.
When you guys are coming? Well, like that, huh?
Huh?
What's going on? Where's everybody at? She surprised?
What's the matter? Aren't you happy to see us, Officer Cooper? Well, after all, it was Rex and I who pulled the strings to get you off.
What the hell is she talking about?
And then we got you the best attorney in town.
Yeah. My attorney.
Then we got you to roll over on Rebecca. Well, move the mountain first, I always say. Save the pebbles for last.
Yeah. So now that we done with her, it's your turn. Come here. Sit your little bitch ass down.
You know, it took me a minute to figure it all out. But then, I remembered.
Sheriff Rodriguez was killed in the line of duty.
It was you. It was you speaking on the podium that day. I fired your ass, along with all your other corrupt brothers in blue. And then that night, you had your hands all over me. I haven't had another man touch me like that since my husband died. Well, actually, this is his. Yeah. And Evan always said that if another man had ever even laid a hand on me.
Please don't shoot. I just said to scare you. That's all.
Well, now I guess it's your turn to be scared.
Are you gonna shoot me now? Is that it? It was all Rebecca. Rex, tell her, man. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot. You cannot.
Oh, don't worry. We're not gonna kill you. We don't have to.
See, all your cop buddies know it was an informant that rolled over on Rebecca and gave up the details of the gun smuggling.
All your cop buddies gonna think it was you.
So see, Cooper, we don't need you. I'm the only informant they need to talk to. And all your other brothers in blue that helped out. I'm gonna take them down too.
So to answer your question, no, we don't. We don't need to kill you. You killed yourself. You messed with the wrong bitch.
You're a dead man walking, Cooper. See you in hell, baby.
Oh, I know I shouldn't say this, but revenge tastes so sweet.
Be careful, Ella. Your gangster is shown.
You guys have a good night.
Thanks, Carter.
Thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you. You know, we really do make a good team, Ella.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Ella, man, when are you gonna realize that you can trust me? Huh? Give us a second chance, Ella. Remember how we danced to our song the night you won the crown?
Rex, what are you doing? Listen, I'm not the homecoming queen anymore. I'm the mayor. You're a criminal. And that's as far as it's ever gonna get.
So what if I wasn't Rex the criminal? And you weren't Ella the mayor? What about that?
I gotta go.
Ella May.
Boss, you good?
I'm good. What's the word?
Vernon set up a parlay between you and Jabari about the street war. You good with that?
It seemed legit.
Hard to say, but I'm down for whatever you want to do.
All right. Look, I need a little father-son bonding time. All right? Today is your Christmas.
What do you mean?
Well, your first gift is right there. Your second, now you got a chance to even the score with Jabari. You got me? My man Junebug rolled through and left that for you.
What is this for?
I want you to roll with me to this parlay I had with Jabari. Bring your new piece with you.
Isn't a parlay supposed to be a peaceful meeting?
Ain't no peace among thieves out here in these streets. You can't trust none of them fools 100%.
Nah, I don't think so.
What you mean you don't think so?
I want out. I'm done.
Done? Done with what? Jabari tried to kill you. You gotta handle that.
I'm done with all of it. The robbing, the killing, the lying. I'm done. This is not the life that I want anymore.
Let me tell you something, boy. It's the code of the street, you hear me? Either kill or be killed. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, but I thought you said you was changing. You sitting up here sounding like the same killer that raised me.
I am changing, but it takes time. And right now, I gotta handle my business like a real man and survive out here in these streets.
Yeah, Pop, but I want to do more than just survive. I mean, for once in my life, I just want to live. And if that means breaking the rules, then so be it. I mean, you call that survival, but it's not. It's evil. It's greed. It's that monster inside of you that made you kill your own best friend.
I did what I had to do to survive, boy.
Now you call that being a man? You ain't even man enough to tell Jabari the truth. That it was you who killed his dad. You know, I used to think that was why you chose him over me, guilt. But I realized that you ain't even capable of that. I mean, why else would you let me think that my mother was dead all this time?
Let me tell you something, son. You can't get back what you missed in life. All you can do is go forward from where you are. That's it.
You know, I can't undo the past, but I can definitely try to be a better man. If I want my life to change, I gotta change.
All right. I hear you. You never was a good criminal anyway. Maybe you're just not cut out for this. So you go do what you gotta do, son. All right?
Can you grab me a dustpan, please?
Levi, baby, I'm sorry.
No. No, you're not. See, sorry implies that you didn't mean to do something. Doesn't apply to your conniving ass. Excuse me.
Can we just talk?
We done talking. You done said all you gonna say to me.
It's not what you think, baby. It's not what you think. It's...
Oh, so you didn't go get knocked up by another guy and then try to pin the baby on me?
I know it seems that way, but that wasn't my...
He's probably smashing Jabari, too. Get off me.
Levi!
Don't even say my damn name. Keep my name out your mouth, especially with what you like to do with it.
Okay, now I know you're saying some mean things because you're angry, and I get it. And maybe I even deserve it, but I also deserve to be hurt.
I don't give a damn what you think you deserve.
You know, the sad part about all this. I really thought you were the one. I guess God was just doing me a favor. I even believed you over my own daughter.
Hey, I found the dustpan, but I couldn't find the broom.
So how'd you do it, huh? How'd you slave for two men at the same time?
I don't know, Levi. Why don't you ask your $4 hoe here?
Oh, don't come for me because you don't know how to keep your man. No.
Don't. Don't bother. Let's go. Is this my baby or is it Miles?
Your career is over no matter what you do.
What's up, Barry? Good. No, I'm good. What we doing?
Look, man, all this chaos in the city, it ain't good for business.
All right.
That's what I was trying to tell you in the first place, but you ain't really want to hear it.
But I already agreed not to kill you, little bitch ass. All right? So I ain't come down here to get no lecture from you, boy. Hey, put your cards on the table or else I'm walking.
Cards on the table? I want this strike to be over, and you need your guns moving, right? I'll give you back the guns I took from you, and I'll let your guns move freely for a fee.
For a fee?
Yeah. Like a little transportation tax. You know what? I'll even give you the barbershop back so you can open up the gambling operation again, huh?
I like that idea.
like that.
You do?
Yeah. I like it for you. But see, for me, I was thinking something a little different. That's what I'm thinking. All right.
You ain't gonna get nothing. Everything is in my name. It's going into a trust and you ain't gonna be able to touch it.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Big man. Got it all figured out. Let me tell you something. You're not the only person I can hurt. Let me have that gun. And let me tell you how this is gonna go. You're gonna sign those documents, giving me back control of all my businesses. Or I'm gonna kill your man Vernon here. And then I'm gonna go after everybody that you love until you beg me to stop and put you out of your misery. Got that? Put him in the trunk. You're running out of time, Jabari. 3, 2.
All right, man, okay. All right, we good, man.
Yeah.
No!
Now we good. That was for Maxwell. And this is for you, you little bitch.
But I thought you said you was changing.
I know how you handle your business.
I'm different now.
Prove it.
On the season finale of Saints and Sinners.
Where is Christy?
She hasn't arrived yet.
This family is gonna happen whether you like it or not.
I want that boy away from Ella and out of this town.
There's only one episode left.
We're here to catch a killer.
Where were you November 28th, 1998?
I'm gonna tax you like I did the pastor. You don't scare me, Rex. I wanna win.
There's gonna be a few changes around here.